All right, what's up, guys? So today we're back down here working on Orion's S14. He's taking the oil pan off the new motor so he can slap on the one that was on the turbo motor. So they have the plumb drain, and then we also got the new oil pan gasket. So while he's doing that, I just got the alternator off. I'm gonna set that aside until he's done with the oil pan. I'll slap this on the new motor, and then he'll slap the oil pan on, and then she'll be almost ready to go back in.
I'm pumped.
So what are you doing right now?
I'm just fucking putting the alternator tensor on, and then I'm gonna slap the alternator on, and then once that's on, he's gonna take the oil pan off.
I just wanted to get to this side of the car. I improvised.
Ah, fuck!
Hit my head right on the damn tape.
What's in here? This is not anymore.
Alright, so the oil pan is off, and
It's full of oil.
I was under the assumption that every time you pull out an engine,
Dude, someone, I need like something
drain
to
it.
fucking stop
What?
this oil pan.
this is a full ass oil pan.
Or catch it.
That's gonna be full in half a second.
Okay, I'm here.
Give me that bag for this thing.
This is literally a shit show, dude.
I thought the engine was empty when I took that off.
Shit, some of it was that disgusting thing.
Where's the
Never
full
fall out of the oil.
power?
Did that fall out of the oil pan?
No, it was on the side of it. Alright, so the old oil pan is now on. There's the drain right here for the turbo. This hose right here that my thumb is on. We also took the motor mounts from the old engine because these are the ones from the new engine right here. The rubber, look right there, it's split. It's all loose and wobbly feeling. It just would not make sense to leave them on there. So the old engine had pretty much new motor mounts on it, so we took the new motor mounts from the old engine, put them onto the new engine, and now this thing's looking pretty bare. Pretty bare.
Completely bare, actually.
I took the plastic fan off of here because we're gonna be running electric fans on the radiator instead of the big mechanical clutch fan style thingy. So pretty much we're just gonna put some new hoses on, and I guess it'll be ready to put back into the car, and then we can hook the AC compressor back up and run all the power steering lines, run all the fuel lines, plug all these back in, get the heater core hoses back on. Oop. And what else is there?
That's pretty much it.
Alternator, battery. No, battery's right here. This one is for the starter. This one is for the alternator.
Then once your clutch comes in, put the training back on, then you'll be fucking clear for a first startup with a new motor.
Absolutely. All right, so everything that needs to be done to this engine to put it back in is now done, and we are about to put it back in the engine bay here. So pretty much what we're gonna do is we're just gonna lift it up and then plop it in. It's actually chained up backwards, so we have to spin it around.
Yeah.
And then we'll be able to put the engine in. But it's ready. It's ready to go back in. It's ready to run again and slay some tire this season.
Actually, the only reason it looks spun as fuck, like
No, dude.
it was set down spun.
It's literally chained the wrong way. Think about it. If we put that up in the air, it's gonna be facing the back. Look. The back is supposed to be here, not the front.
Yeah, but how the fuck? That doesn't even make any sense.
What do you mean? It's
Don't
backwards.
do that.
We.
What?
You just turn the chain. You lift it up, it'll just spin.
Yeah, because we pulled it out. So like the chain should be in the exact spot we pulled it out. Because if
It's
you
a different engine.
true,
We lifted
never
it
mind,
wrong.
never mind.
We
never
lifted
mind.
it wrong, putting
I
it right
I
there.
forgot we took the engine off and put this one on.
you get that tire out of the way?
Yeah. So we or Dylan switched the chain so that the motor spin or span when he was lifting it. So now it's in the
Spun like a
it's
little
spun,
bit
spin,
too
whatever.
far, so we're gonna have to hold it.
Otherwise, it's in the right position. So
Oil over garage.
Wanna hold the
Making a new
camera?
engine.
If we went up that little slot, it probably wouldn't have turned as much.
Here, hold the whole
I'm going to
front end of that thing. Watch out for this shit.
make sure that fucking motor doesn't hit the fucking timer.
Turn this.
Bring.
Hold on, I need to go up higher.
I need to bring my ass in too.
So pretty much after this goes over here and then comes down, we're just gonna have to wrestle with it for a little bit to get the brackets to line up. I'm actually not gonna put it completely bolted in yet because you need the engine to be a little bit loose so that I can put the AC compressor on and wire up the fucking alternator and just take care of a few of the coolant lines and whatnot. So pretty much right now, what I'm gonna do is lower this, not completely attach it, because I'm just gonna lower it so it's like halfway into the engine bay, just so I can reattach some cables and whatnot.
Here, I'll hold it.
Good thing the train is not tied up.
That's how we got it out. Hold on. The master cylinder has to go over. Actually, no, we can deal
You
with
can start
that
to
later.
lower it. You're gonna have to hold the AC fucking compressor up.
Oil everywhere. Shit, what are we hitting?
No, you gotta keep going.
Alright,
I'm gonna get under there. Someone's gonna have to like.
now come here, lower this, while
The
I...
engine has to go like this.
Yeah, dude, it's good. Just lower this, come lower this.
I'm just pulling the harness.
Dylan, lower this so I can move the pump. Alright, go down. Alright, stop right there.
Let me get the wire in there.
And this is the moment in time where I need to reattach a bunch of shit. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Alright, so the new KA is now in the engine bay, and fuel lines are hooked up, injectors are hooked up, pretty much everything on the main harness is hooked up except for the mass airflow and a few other little things that I'm gonna wait to plug in. The engine sits really far forward when there's not a trans connected to it, so this is kind of its resting position right here. You can see there's a huge gap in the back, and then when it's supposed to sit like that. But everything's hooked up again. Power steering's hooked up. AC is hooked up. Everything is hooked up, like I said. So pretty much right now, at a waiting game with eBay to get my clutch, because as previously stated, we're not going with this clutch. We are going with the eBay clutch. So I guess that'll be it for today's video, is getting the new KA in, getting everything hooked up. So in the next episode, expect, I honestly don't know what to expect. It'll be good though. So just thanks guys for checking out this episode where we get the new KA in.